Hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome. So glad you could join me for this. Let's take a couple of breaths together and open the space and get grounded and release some tension. Whew. Another couple of breaths there. I'm Rachel Chase, and I'm going to share a few things with you right now to help you prepare for our journey together. So, yes, this journey is about cultivating, developing, learning, and finding out how to trust the unknown. So, I'm going to talk about conditioning and fear and the trauma brain. And I'm going to talk about the power of community and how that has a central role in this journey. Now, I want this to be gentle. I want this to be easy for you. I want this to be low stress. And I also don't want it to be something that you sign up for and then forget about it next week. Like, oh, right, I signed up for that. What's that thing? I want this to be the thing that helps you get through, at least one of the things, one of the tools in your toolbox, the support team for you, your resource that you can tap into every single week as you close this year and begin the new. So, yes, the journey does start on December 8th, which is coming up on Sunday. And our first opportunity to meet live together will be Sunday, December 15th. So each week you'll get the email and you'll get a text from me that will remind you about the email because I know how emails go. It's going to let you know that I have sent the practice of the week to you. And in that email will be the video or audio that will be the practice, the meditation, the teachings, the self-exploration, the energy work for that week around the theme that we'll be getting into that week. So each week of the 8 weeks, you'll get that from me every Sunday. And there's opportunities to meet live. And central to this whole thing is our online community space, which is through a platform I'm using called Member Vault. So I'm going to do a quick share of that with you. And I want you to understand that this is not Facebook. This is where you'll go if you don't even necessarily have to go to this. It'll just be in the link in the email. It'll take you straight here to this portal, Trusting the Unknown, where all the modules, right now it shows 0 modules because we haven't started yet. So this video will be included in it as an introductory video. And then it says plus community, right? So you'll have this you can click on, or down here where it says go to community, you can click on that and it'll take you straight into this area where you can see I've created a post. Hi everyone, welcome. It's just a welcome post. And you can reply, just like Facebook, but not Facebook. And you can comment. And the only people that will see this group are those of us that are in the Trusting the Unknown practice group. So, and then you can see here, you can see that's my little icon. You'll have your own there, and you can just type in hello, it's me, and share. And each week, and you can also share a picture if you want. You can comment on each other's posts. Anyways, it's going to be a really easy way for us to stay connected. And so, yeah, so this is the online portal. All right, so I'm going to stop share now. And that is that. I'm really excited about it because I have been searching far and wide for a really simple way to do an online group that isn't all this ads and stuff and extra stuff we just don't need. So this is very simple. And I'll give a little prompt each week for something to share in the group. This is a way that we learn together. This is how we get the support we need is in community. And this is a way for you to kind of pop in and out without having to, maybe you don't feel like being on the video call that week, but at least you can come into the group and you can share how you're doing and you can receive support from others because this is important. This is how we integrate this stuff is with others. So you'll have that space, no pressure to like be in there every day, but just once a week, touch in there and share what's coming up for you. Share your experience, answer the journal prompt of the week. Come in there and say hi. So I'll make sure that that's really easy for you. Okay. So that's a core part of this. I want you to feel that connection with others. So every week you'll get the Sunday email and the text and a prompt and the link to go into the community to share. And then we'll meet live as you can. It's really not a requirement to come to all the live sessions. You can come to at least two. That would be great. The invitation is really for those of you who could come to at least two of the meetings. So the first one is on September the 15th, and then we have 5 more meetings in January. And so you can see what those dates are in the course description and everything, right? Okay. So let's talk more about preparing ourselves for this journey. Let's talk about trauma brain. Let's talk about fear. Let's talk about that because it's so important. And I really want our intention right now to be focused on getting out of our heads and getting into our bodies and getting grounded and starting to tap into what it means to cultivate mindfulness with ourselves. And what that means is to be present, to notice what we are feeling, what we are thinking, what we are doing, and be with what we are doing when we are doing it. Be with ourselves in a real way, in a conscious way. And that requires down, slowing down, breathing, getting down into our breath, creating a space where we turn everything off and we turn off the lights and we let our bodies lie on the ground and we let out those big breaths and we stretch and we move and we get outside and we get in nature. The more we touch the trees, the rocks, put our bare feet on the ground or our bare hands on something, the more we turn our face to the sun, the more we stare up at the stars at night, the more we slow down when we eat, the more we slow down our pace throughout the day, the less we avoid, the less anxious we become, the less worry and fear has control over us. So the more we do these grounding practices and the more we slow it down, the less trauma brain mode we're in. Does that make sense? Trauma brain is hyper vigilant. It's rigidity. It's I don't feel safe, so everything has to be in control. It's I'm so afraid that I'm going to lose everything. It's what's going to happen in the future. Am I going to be okay? It's looking out for danger all the time. It's I'm not prepared. I have to get prepared. Oh my God, I'm not prepared. And then freezing up and then not being able to do anything. Trauma brain looks different for each of us. But that is an automatic state of mind that we can get out of by doing body-centered stuff, by moving more, stretching more, breathing, getting down into our bodies with our breath. Some people are going to have a hard time sitting and meditating. That's okay. I grew up in a very anxious state, lots of trauma in my life, various ways. I used to have a lot of shielding and guardedness. I have been working through a lot of my codependency and needing to control things because of that lack of safety inside or worrying about what everyone else is doing. I have been working on this stuff for a while, and I know it's not easy. I know. I know. And I know it's like, what? You want me to meditate? I can't sit there. Well, maybe you don't sit there. Maybe you move when you meditate. Maybe you do sit there. Maybe some of you really just want to be still and you crave stillness. Let's find out what works for each of us. Okay? Let's find out what works for each of us. So, as we prepare for week one, and week one is about how to bring in gentleness and love to care for the energy of fear so that the energy of fear can dissipate, so that it can just move right through and we can go right beyond it, so that we're not stuck in the fear of fear, because it is the fear of fear that gets us trapped in fear. It's ironic, isn't it? So the less we fear fear, the more we get our power back. Because when we fear it, we're giving it power. The things we fight against, we're giving them power. So if you notice that you're struggling against the mind, stop struggling against it. Get into your body. Get into your breath. Do something tactile. Yeah? Build something. Plant something. Cultivate a garden with your hands. Get into the soil. Chop some wood. Climb a mountain. You know? So all the stuff in your mind is maybe part of the fear. Maybe what we need to do is take all that stuff and put it right here in front of us and listen to what it has to say. Are you afraid of doing that? What if we let fear just speak everything it has to say? Blah, 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 blah. Are you afraid of doing that? A lot of people are. They're afraid of speaking their fears because if I speak my fears, then I'm going to create more of it. Well, that's an oversimplification of something that is true. Yes, if we continue to focus on it and give it more power and strength, it keeps saying how fearful we are, how fearful we are. Oh my God, then yes. But if we do it in a more indirect way, if we give it a seat at the table and we don't identify as it, we find out what we are over here. What is that? What are we without it? What about that place inside that is the witness, the observer, the compassionate space of loving embrace? What if we identify with that part of ourselves while we give the fear a chance to be seen? So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that together. We're going to do that. We're going to really do it. And right now, I'm going to bring through another reminder for grounding. So, to prepare ourselves for trusting the unknown, this is like a mantra. It's not just preparing us for this journey of practice group that we're going on. This is preparing us for life. It's a daily thing we need to be doing, which is this is our foundation and our ground inside of ourselves. It's our root center. It's our deep connection with this planet. Get down in the planet, get in the earth, sit in it, be with it. Don't be afraid to go outside and put both hands on the tree, both feet in the dirt, gazing toward the sun, bringing the starlight, look at the stars. Remember how amazing and mysterious all of it is. We're going to embrace this mystery together. This is how we cultivate resilience, as you know. Is this gentle, loving embrace of everything that we don't know about yet. And that energy that we're putting into it, this loving, compassionate curiosity and awe and wonder, is what we're going to create the future with. By tapping into awe and wonder and groundedness and centeredness and receptivity, being available and open to receive whatever is here. When we do these things, this brings us into the present and helps us begin each day, each month, each year in a grounded way. So that's how we're going to prepare for this. Is we're getting in tune with the elements. We're touching the water. We're listening. We're looking. We're slowing down. We're mindfully. Oh, thank you, water. Water, we know, I mean, all the science we have now that tells us about how water is the keeper of information, and what you put into it is what you get out of it. Thank you. Mm. Get in touch with the element of fire. Light some candles in your home. Create a sacred space in your home. Make your home a sacred space. So, what are some ways that you're going to get grounded? Think about that. That's your practice right now to prepare. Let's take a breath together. Let's invite openness and receptivity to everything as it is now. Let us notice what the frequencies are inside. Are we feeling tense or afraid? Are we feeling open and willing? Are we feeling loving and grounded? Are we feeling excited? Are we feeling afraid? Are we feeling worried? What are you feeling? Acknowledge it. Name it. Notice it. Feel the sensation of it and take a deep breath in and bring your focus down into your body again. Exhale. What are you feeling and where are you feeling it? Where is it? Put your fingers around that area. Maybe your palms of your hands. Where do you notice? What is it? Does it feel good? Does it feel icky? Does it feel too much? Does it feel not enough? Does it feel numb? Does it feel painful? What are you feeling? Name it. This is how we're connecting, getting into our bodies. We're not trying to feel better right now. We're just noticing and breathing. Exhale all the way. Exhale all the way. This is an act of compassion. You're giving yourself compassion. When we acknowledge what we're feeling with acceptance, when someone else acknowledges you and accepts you, that's compassionate, right? Accepting you just as you are. This is what I'm going to ask you to do for yourself right now. Accepting it all just as it is. Ask yourself, what do I need to accept? This is a courageous act. What do I need to surrender? Open to receive and envision a beautiful light from the cosmos, from the heart of the divine, from love itself, from the stars, from the highest angelic forces. Envision the deepest love from Mother Earth coming into your body, and all the forces of love from all those spaces known and unknown. Feel the power and the presence that there is love here inside of you, and that there is light and love that wants to come into your body right now. Visualize a beautiful light, whatever color. See it swirling. I see like a star coming in, like a golden light, just psh. What do you see? Are there different colors? Is it more like water? What is it like? Do you hear color? Some people actually can notice a tone with a color in the light. See what your imagination wants to come up with right now and invite that light in to your mind, to your body, to your belly, and to those areas of discomfort inside of you. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice your feet, your legs, your hips, the ground beneath you. This is how we prepare our being. This is how we create capacity for all the challenges that come in. This is how we open our door like a guest house, just like that Rumi poem called The Guest House, where we roll out the red carpet for all of it, whatever the emotions are. And we say, welcome. I know that you're here as a guest and you'll be coming in and you'll be clearing me out and making way for something new in my life. Instead of suppressing and repressing and fighting and shoving it and pushing it away, I'm going to let you in. Take a big breath, and whatever that emotion is you're avoiding, let it be felt right now. Let it come up and let it move through and move your body. And shake it out. Tap, maybe. Is there tension here? Is there tension here? Sweep through your body. Take that breath. Invite that light, invite that light, invite that light, invite it in, invite a breath, invite the light, invite all that loving energy to just come right into your heart. Maybe you have a hard time accessing it. Put your hands here. Say to yourself, I love you. Feel it right here in this place, not just up, not up here, not just up here, not just the sound, not just the words, the feeling down in your gut, down in your soul, down in your heart. I love you. I'm willing to find out what it means to love myself more. Say it. I'm willing to find out what it means to love myself more. The more I love myself, the more I can face my fears, the less the fear has a hold over me. The more I love myself, the more I can face my fear, the less the fear has a hold on me. And imagine that hold that fear has on you, undoing and releasing, undoing and releasing, undoing and releasing. Like, okay, I still feel that it's there, but I'm not afraid of it. Sit with it for a moment. This is what we're going to be doing during the first week. I'm going to bring in another practice for us around this, deeper teachings around those core fears that we all have and what to do with them. And notice what I'm doing right now. This is helping you get grounded. This is helping you get into your body because you're feeling. You're giving yourself permission to feel what's here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up now. I'm so grateful that we're doing this journey together. So thank you. Thank you. And so that's it. That's how you're going to prepare for this journey is get grounded. Do your grounding practices. Connect with nature. I'm seeing you pick some flowers for yourself at the store, put some flowers in your house, light the candles, you know, maybe create that sacred space in your home a little more, right? Get really intentional with how you want to set the tone for the closing of this year in a sacred way, in a beautiful way, in a self-honoring way. Okay. Lots of love to you. I'm closing this with divine love and wisdom now. Please let me know if you have any questions as we do this lead up to our journey. I'm so thrilled to have you. I look forward to seeing you inside the community. Lots of love and blessings your way. Mwah. Ciao for now. Peace.